Hello to all my fellow Capricorns. Thank you. Welcome to Ancient Sire. Thank you so much for joining me for your May 2016 General Tarot reading. Please remember that these are general readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can get a hold of me by going to my website at www.ancientsire.com. You can also email me at ancientsire@gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook. I have already shuffled and laid the cards out for you Capricorns just to save a little bit of time. That way we can go ahead and get going. Also, I do want to apologize for this being so late in May to get this out. I have been having horrible technical difficulties, but hopefully this will upload correctly and record correctly and everything goes smoothly this time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, Capricorns. Okay, to start your reading, in the center of your reading, you have the Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay. The Five of Pentacles is about financial destruction, usually in the upright position. It's about, loss of job. It's about poverty. It's about losing it all physically, like financially, materialistically, kind of a energy to it. However, this is reversed, and I feel like some of you Capricorns may have lost a job, but you've jumped right into something else, and you're better off for it. And some of you Capricorns, you may have been looking for a job or job searching, and you've landed it. You've landed the good job that's gonna bring you out of that poverty and bring you the financial means that you so desperately need. I feel like that experience is humbling to you or to us. I'm a fellow Capricorn, so we strive for success. We're always climbing that mountain, climbing that ladder of success. So to be in this position is a humbling experience for us in general. So this is a character building issue or a thing that we went through, okay, a karmic thing, and we're coming out of that now. I say we because I'm, like I said, fellow Capricorn, but just remember, this does not apply to every single Capricorn out there. There are a lot of us, but if for some reason this does not resonate with you, I highly encourage you to check your moon and rising sign as well. Okay, back to the reading. The next card in your reading, crossing your center card. This is usually something that helps you or hinders you. In this case, this is hindering you. You've got the Ten of Swords. Okay. This card is about backstabbing. It's about betrayal. It's about attack. It's about negativity being thrown at you from many different people. I'm sorry to say this, and I hate saying this, by the way. For some of you, I feel like this may be a physical attack. That's rare that I would say something like that, but if this resonates with you, please be on your guard and watch where you go and who you hang out with, and have somebody with you that you trust. Anyway, but for the majority of Capricorns, this is going to be betrayal. This is going to be backstabbing, attacks, towards your character, towards you individually, trying to put you down, trying to bring you down out of spite, out of jealousy, whatever the case may be. It's attack. It's not a very good card, not a very nice card. I also feel that there's a lot of eyes on you, a lot of people watching, and watching what you do next. What is your next move? And they try desperately to keep you down. Like I said, Capricorns are goats. They tend to climb, climb, climb. No matter, that's one of our good attributes, is when we get knocked down, we just get back up and climb again. I feel like there's a lot of eyes watching and trying to keep that climbing to a non-existent or to a minimum. Um, Moving on in the reading, crowning, you have the, sorry guys, Seven of Swords. Okay, this card is, when I see this card, I've heard different readers say, it means different things to them, but when I see this card, I see um, betrayal. I see a thief in the midst. I see somebody who will look you dead in the eye and lie to you. I see I see a snake. I see, somebody who will smile and, tell you, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, all the while stealing your stuff and heading out the front door. Um, this is not nice people. Um, I also hear, that this person may, feel like, this is so strange to say. I'm feeling like this person may actually be thinking, well, you should thank me. I left you a little bit, and I left you some. I didn't take all of it. You should thank me. Kind of an attitude about him or her. Caps, really, I'm hearing to really look who you're hanging out with, look at your surroundings, who you associate with, because not the most savory people I see. And some of this, may come as a surprise to you, that you may think that they're your best friends and they never harm you, but I'm hearing to keep your guard up, to watch, keep your ears open, your eyes open. Listen more than you talk. Okay. Alright, going on to your next card. In the position of the unknown, in the secrets, hidden knowledge, subconscious perhaps, you have the Major Arcana card, the Magician. The Magician is, I always see Merlin here. I see the Sorcerer. I see having all the tools at your, all the energies, all the elements at your beck and call. Being able to wield them and command them as you wish. The universe in your hands, the energy in your hands. And this is like the sorcerer. This is the witch. This is the sorceress, if you're female. Um, this is your ancient powers. Um, Perhaps this is your soul. For some of you, this is who you are deep inside. You may not, this is in the position of the unknown, so some of you may not even be aware of this, that these gifts are lying dormant within you. This is the second time I pulled this card in this position. I pulled it for another reading. I can't remember which one, but interesting, Caps. So that's a good thing in your favor. You could use, you know, I'm going to quote Spider-Man here, but with great power comes great responsibility. Just because you can kick butt doesn't mean you should kick everyone's butt. Don't do it too bad. Um, I'm all about eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, protecting your own, defending yourself by all means necessary. Um, and sometimes people don't learn unless you give them exactly a, what they deserve, a dose of their own medicine. So I'm not one to preach, I'll, never harm anybody, never um, send negativity. Sometimes you have to. But anyway, I'm getting way off topic. Okay, the next card in your reading is in the recent past position, and you have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands to me represents carrying a lot of burden on your shoulders, carrying the brunt of the load, hard physical labor, back-breaking pain or backache. This is about working day in, day out, but busting your humps. And being Capricorn, we tend to do that. But you don't mind doing this as long as you're appreciated. You do this for your family, for those that you love. Okay, and you do so willingly and graciously. You don't expect much in return, just gratitude and appreciation and recognition. Okay, and I feel like for some of you Cabs, this loss, this financial loss, um, could definitely, strike a blow to not only our wallets and our home life, but our egos as well. And not to mention these shady friends or shady acquaintances we have surrounding us as well. So there's a lot on your shoulders. Okay, but good news is in the future position. Please remember, future cards are never set in stone. They can always be changed. This is just the most likely outcome. You have the Fool. The Fool is a major arcana card, and it represents new beginnings, ground zero, starting from scratch, starting all over, beginning brand new. This is about being happy, being joyful, being a kid at heart, seeing the world through a child's eyes, being in awe of what is around you, things that you may not have ever seen before because maybe you're working too hard. You hadn't seen it yet, or you didn't pay attention to it. This is also about playtime, joyfulness, having the world in your hands, kind of a feel. However, the Fool does tend to be a little be naive, so be aware of that. Be the Fool, but don't be the Fool. Makes sense. Have fun, but don't be taken advantage of. Don't let people fool you. Okay. Okay, the next card in your reading, and I'm so sorry, Capricorns, in the position of what is going on around you, how you feel about what is going on, your feelings, your fears, your hopes, that kind of energy, what your emotions towards everything is the Tower. Major Arcana card, the Tower. The Tower is a detrimental blow. It's war. It's fighting. It's fight to the death kind of a card. This is a earth-shattering, groundbreaking, everything's changing kind of a fight. Um, Things will never be the same after this energy, and I feel like that's where you're at. Like, I feel like a lot of you feel like you've been hung out to dry, um, and now you see things from a different view. You're seeing things for what they truly are. And some of you Capricorns, I'm also seeing like the prison break, and I don't mean this literally, but I mean, you know, whatever was keeping you hostage. Perhaps it was these people, this loss of job, these burdens, whatever it may be. You're breaking free. You're out of it. This fight is going to break those chains that bound you. So this could be a good thing. I always want to look at the good things, the good aspects to this. But yeah, I really feel for y'all that this is a break the bonds. You did have a hold of me, but guess what? Now I'm free, and you're out of here. Kind of a energy to it. Okay, and I also see that you do so with grace and finesse. Um, you you do so you do whatever it has to be done. You do with class. Um, you take the high road, but you don't take no shit neither. Okay. The next card in your reading is the energies, the atmospheres, the people, the events surrounding you. And you've got another Major Arcana card, reversed, the Hierophant. See that? Okay. The Hierophant to me represents organizational establishments, church. I always think of church. I think of Pope. I think of organized religion. Um, I also see, rules, regulations, um, community. Community. I see. I see strictness. I see ridicule. I see hypocrisy within the community. Um, However, I feel because this is reversed, you are kind of breaking free of that. You're kind of, you know what? I'm going to do my own thing. Thanks, but no thanks. I'll pray over here. Y'all go ahead and pray over there. Um, you're kind of turning your back from the church. This could also be if you were going to school or a student of any kind, learning anything, you kind of turn away from that too. Kind of go a different direction. You're like, no, I'm done. Kind of feel I'm gonna do what I want to do now. I feel like that's definitely your attitude for a lot of you Capricorns out there, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're on your new path, your new beginnings. Okay. And your next card in your reading is in the unknown position, the secrets, the hidden knowledge. Okay. You have got the Page of Cups. Get a little closer. Oh, there you go. The Page of Cups is about news, information, messages being brought to you. These are of an emotional nature. Um, this could be I feel like I'm feeling for some of you that this news is going to be of these betrayals. You're gonna find out the truth about some people, and that's of course going to cause you some emotional distress. I feel like these people are people that you trust and people you love, um, and they're just shady, not good folk. Um, for some of you Capricorns, this is a a message of pregnancy. Maybe you or maybe somebody around you. Um, this could also be news of a loved one. Um, I'm also seeing if some of you Capricorns have children in college or military or things like that, you're getting some kind of news about them. And I think I feel like this is good news. Uh, um, I don't mean this badly. I feel like it's like they'll be calling home. Guess what, Mom? I'm gonna be valedictorian. Kind of news about it. I also feel that this may be an actual person in some of your lives. Um, this could be male, female. They're usually on the younger end of the spectrum. 18. They're usually in their teens, but this doesn't have to be the case. Sometimes they could act that age. Okay. This person could be very snooty, very kind of stuck up, kind of a nose in the air, kind of a energy about them. Kind of a let me. I don't know why I'm seeing this, but I'm actually seeing somebody posing for either a sculpture or an art piece, painting, something like that. This could also be somebody um, pretending to care, pretending to pretending to love, in some cases, playing the part, caring. Please remember, this is a general reading. This does not apply to every single Capricorn. Um, but for some of you, I feel like this is going to hit home for you. You're going to be nodding your head, yeah, yeah, that's what's going on. And for those of you who aren't, like I said, please check out your moon and your rising sign, because some of these messages are very specific. Okay, and last, in the outcome position, you have the Major Arcana card, Justice. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to where you can see it good. There you go. Hope you can see that. This is a Major Arcana card. This is, the name pretty much says it all. It's about justice. It's about righting the wrongs in your life. It's about karma coming to um, pay some debts. To open a can, in other words, for some people. It is some people ought to be happy. Some of you, your folks around you, ought to be very scared or very nervous, in the least. This is karma coming to bite them in the butt. Please remember that justice is blind, so make sure that you are innocent as well, so it doesn't bite you in the butt too. Okay. So I hope this resonated with you Capricorns. Like I said, some of these messages are very specific to a small group of Capricorns out there. However, um, I highly suggest, like I said, to check out your moon and rising, and I'm going to post a link so you can find out what your moon and rising sign are, in case you're not sure where to go to get that. However, to get your, I believe it's your rising sign, you have to know your time of birth to get an accurate rising sign. But anyway, moving on. Um, to finish up the reading, I pulled a card from the Secret Languages of Animals Oracle deck for you. And this is my favorite deck because they're always right on cue. But your card for May is the Timberwolf. Isn't she pretty? Beautiful. Okay. Wolf comes to you as one of the most powerful guides on your journey to help cultivate an unbreakable line of communication with your intuition. Wolf reminds us that there is a pulse of deep inner knowing that often surpasses what the surface mind can see. He calls for a level of trust in this primal instinct that will allow you to take action when the moment calls. Even when you don't know why or exactly where it is leading you, there is a greater path unfolding. Let the call inspire you into motion, trusting that later you will look back and understand why. One of the things that will help open the channels of communication with your inner guide is to bring the aspects of your everyday life into order. Sometimes we resist cleaning house because we feel it's not as important as the other things that need doing. But when we bring a healthy sense of focus to our schedule and order to our external world, our inner world quiets. Communication with life too becomes clearer. Wolf calls you to discover a new sense of freedom through order, while remaining open to the call of the moment. Lastly, Wolf comes to remind you that while there are times you must walk alone, life's truest fulfillment comes in joining energy with others toward a collective aim. Take time to honor the members of your pack. Call them close to you and recognize each for the gifts they bring. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance and help, and when the time comes, be willing to be the source of the same. When spirits are aligned, there is a great power in numbers. Timberwolf says, I am at home with my tribe, and I feel a sense of belonging to the world. Guided by my instincts and the voice of God within, my actions are in service of a greater whole. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, Capricorns, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and thank you so much again for watching. Please like and share and subscribe and comment, all that good stuff, to my channel. And I wish you many, many blessings for the month of May, and I will see you in June. Bye.